everyone. This is Joanna, and I would like to share with you, I think, a piece of my polish collection. I say that because this right here, if you can see that, that's just a part of it. I have way more polish than that. There's a ton of polish in my closet and on my table. But it's been requested a few times that I do a polish collection. So what I'm going to do is just try to show you all the polishes I have, and I won't tell the story behind them or anything like that because I don't know if I can record over 20 minutes, and 20 minutes is probably long enough. So, to begin with, this color here is Red Hot Gift, and what I'm going to show you first are the reds that I really like. The next color that I have here is Little Red Wagon, and I haven't used this one yet. And all of these reds, they might look similar on here, but they're all different. Some have a frosty finish, some have a jelly finish. This one here is the Thrill of Brazil, which you saw I did a Miss 80 Million tutorial copy with that. This one here, Oh, Hair and Nails look great. Very pretty red. It surprised me. I almost stopped looking for other reds after having that one. This one here, Vodka and Caviar. This one is like a jelly red. This next one here is Big Apple Red. Very pretty red. This one I like a lot because it looks like false nails. And these reds are really crisp with the white of the Conad. This one right here is the OPI red. I like that shimmer. It's your traditional red with a shimmer. Okay, now I'll just pull these out one by one. These two polishes are polishes that were sent to me by Miss Pumpkin. I think it's I Sugar 49 on here. Hopefully I said that right. If it's not I Sugar, it's L Sugar, and she's Miss Pumpkin. This one just has a number at 62. Love this yellow, very vibrant. Love it for my stamping, especially with black. This one is a sheer one. At the time, I thought it was a crackle polish. But when I put it on, it was like a French manicure type color, and I need to shake a lot of these up because they've been in my closet, which is kind of cool, but it's a good place for them. This one here is Shine of the Times. Very pretty. Like to put this over top of polish. And these are mixed brands, by the way. They all are different brands. I have Topless and Barefoot by Essie. Mostly like to use this one in my lace look. And this one I like a lot. This is Butler Please. If I think purple, it looks purple on the nail. If I think blue, it looks blue. Very vibrant. This one is an older polish I got off of eBay. And this is a chrome polish, and this is called Cinnamon Diamond Chrome. Love these for stamping. And this one, The Spy Who Loved Me, you've probably seen this recently. I had the Shine of Times over this. This is from the Minnie Mouse collection. Some of these I may know the collection, some of them I may not. But I have found out these little numbers here are a little guide, that H54. I don't know what the 54 is, but the H is from the Holland collection. And this one is Did You Hear About Van Gogh? I like to use my colors like this under my animal print stamping. Next I have Scoundrel by Butter London, one of the first Butter London polishes I purchased. Then we have Slapper. Very pretty, very vibrant. Then I have, I don't know if this is Blagger or Bladger, but L'Oreal Jet Set to Paris is an exact dupe for this color. I know because I had it. Wore one on one hand, one on the other. I couldn't tell the difference. No one at work could tell the difference, and I gave that one to my daughter because the butter one was more costly. The next color is Glove You So Much. When I found this one, I was looking for burgundy, and you can see I used this one a lot when I had it. This was before I got all the polish I have now. This one is from the Nicki Minaj. This was Save Me. Very beautiful. I have worn this by itself so that it looked like this, but I'm going to try it over some polishes. Another Butter London here, HRH. Very pretty. Prettier on the nail than in the bottle. Then we have the Black Knight. This one I liked a lot too. It looks really, really pink here, but it was more black with some of this pink when you put it on. Then we have Brenwyn's Feather. This was a recent purchase. I love this color. I love how dark it is. Hopefully you can see that. I just wore that. Most of these I have worn. That's why they're in here. This one I got to go over Essie's Trophy Wife. This is Henley Regatta. I haven't worn it by itself, and I don't know what it would look like, but I am going to try. This next one here is Lincoln Park After Dark. And I need to find my Lincoln Park After Midnight and my Amsterdam and group these together because they're similar. For a while there, I got a kick out of colors that looked black and were not black. And I especially love these shades between November, December, and January. So it has more color when you see it in person than it's showing up on my phone. And here I have Wet n Wild Mega Last Through the Grapevine. Really like this. Going to pull that out this summer. This polish was a gift from a coworker, Crushed Crimson. Really, really like this. Wore this a lot. The next one, also a gift from the same coworker. This was a birthday gift. It's Cherry Crush. And I do, like I said, need to shake a lot of these up. But this was really pretty. Pretty fall colors. This one here is Sprung. And, of course, this is one of the Mariah Carey polishes. Very pretty. I wore this once, I believe, so far. And an OPI Nicole. I had heard that this one, I think, was good for stamping. But I also like to use this with my Argyle plate. This is Give Me the First Dance. This is a Justin Bieber color. And then this one here was a gift from a friend. I believe it was birthday or Christmas Luxedo. This really does look black, but it's a very, very dark. I don't know if it's intended to be a purple, red, or burgundy or what, but it's gorgeous. Outside, it looks like it looks in the bottle. Indoors, it looks black. It resembles Wicked, the Avon Wicked, because Essie has a Wicked too. Another Nicki Minaj shade. This is Fly. This shade here is Wooden Shoe Like to Know. And of course this is another one from the Holland collection. I like this when I want a brown with just a little bit of spice to it. It's a neutral color with a little bit of kick. And another Holland color, I Don't Give a Rotterdam. This one I think is the one I wanted in the full size. I do have the mini collection for the rest of the colors in this line. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I may have every color in the Holland line. Those 4 complete the set. And here we go, Roll in the Hague. This is from the Holland collection. Now, any bottles that I have like this, where I have put like a red dot, I just take a red nail polish and build it up on there. This is because these polishes stain the nail. And that's so that I know, and I have probably mentioned this before, if I'm going to wear that polish, I can't just go to a very light polish from that color. So that's my way of marking any of my polishes that stain the nail. This is another OPI color. This is One Less Lonely Glitter, and I believe this too may be from the Justin Bieber line. It's got that J right there. And I lent this out to a friend. This is a very beautiful, beautiful glitter. The next shade that we have is Barely Bluebell. I missed a lot of these shades and I had to get them off of eBay because by the time I got them in the store they were gone. Now this one right here, I had the Minnie Mouse hearts and I took it back because I have this heart. And these kind of things, they get on my nerves. I like them. I might fish 1 or 2 out the bottle, but I didn't need 2 bottles of them. And this is Step to the Beat of My Heart, another Justin Bieber color. And the only difference was that the I think the hearts were pastel pink in the OPI one, and it had more of a pink in the base. But this is good enough right here for me. This is another polish. I think that is from Mrs. Pumpkin. I have not used this one yet. I did wear it to work, but I haven't done anything with it, and I had it on that one day, so I do want to do more with this. Very pretty. The next shade that I have that I really need to shake up is Aphrodite's Pink Nighty. This is back when I was still wearing plain nail polish to match my uniforms, and I like conating with this one also. The next shade, one of my favorites, because I do like lime green a lot, is One Time Lime, another Justin Bieber color. I didn't realize I had so many of these, but I love lime green, and I have quite a few. This was my very first, I think, OPI Sephora polish that I bought, called Leave Him at the Altar. I first saw this in a magazine. I think it was Glamour. And they do make these pictures a lot more vibrant, but I did like this a lot. In fact, I like this because I could see how I wanted to shape my nails with this. Very pretty. I have not wore this in a while, and I need to make sure I pull that back out for the summer. The next shade that I have here is Dutcha Just Love OPI, another Holland shade. I actually raved over this one and the purple one from the China Glaze line, Gothic Lolita. In fact, those were the first two collections where I purchased every polish in each one. So 24 bottles of polish between two paychecks was a lot. This one is Quarter of a Century, and I really like this. And I think if I haven't marked this, I need to, because this one stains too. Very beautiful off red color. And this one, If You Moused, You Moused. This pink is gorgeous. This one and Dance Baby from the China Glaze line, I fell in love with. Very, very beautiful pink. And I'm going to be doing a lot of nail stamping and sponging with this one this summer. The next shade, Kennerbunkport. I think that's right, Kennerbunkport. This ended up being beautiful. I won this off of eBay along with 5 other reds. Brisbane Bronze, another one, and I have to shake that up. But this was very pretty in the summertime. It's just a nice, beautiful, true bronze color. And this one of the first glitters I got from the Burlesque line, Simmer and Shimmer. This was gorgeous. It's very, very hard to remove. And now that I've been watching So Guess What 11 and I know about the Elmer's glue method, I'll be using that more. Another one from that line, I ended up getting this one off of eBay, Extravaganza. So I didn't know these separated like that. But like I said, they've been on the floor of my closet. Now here's one. Let me see. See, I Told You. This is an older color. It's not as dark as I thought it would be. I thought it would be more of the shade in this bottle, but it's very, very pretty. And see, here we have Strawberry Margarita. I got this because I was still on a quest for a nice hot pink. And this one I ended up needing 4 and 5 coats. You Ought to Wear Purple. Very pretty. Got it because of a tutorial. But I ended up not using it much because you do need quite a few coats of that. At least I do. But now that I know how to do different things, I might can do something else. Now this one's Chicago Champagne Toast. I'm not really crazy about this one. I might use it in co-netting, but I was looking for it for a while to give it away. And I couldn't find it. This one is Gouda Gouda 2 Shoes. And this one is another one from the Holland collection. And this one is another one from the Burlesque collection, Show It and Glow It. And I really did love this. And I need to pull these out and use them more. And please pardon the noise upstairs. Those people are so loud up there, it interferes in everything I do. This one here is Let Me Entertain You. Very pretty. Another one from the Burlesque collection. I also had a little 4-pack of those. This one right here is my white on white, and I was crazy about this one until I got the Paper Mache by Nails, Finger Paints. I use these white colors right now as a base underneath some of the other things that I do, and I'm also going to be using these in nail marbling because I'm going to give that a try again. But it's a very nice white, very smooth. That one and the Paper Mache by Finger Paints, it dries smooth and doesn't look chalky if you want to add something on top of it. This one here is Color to Dine For, and I believe this is from the, I don't know if that's Texas line. I'm not sure. I don't think it's Texas. It's the one where they were talking about the different states, Memphis and all of that. I can't think of it right now. Oh, the tour, something Tour of America. This one right here, and please excuse my phone, in the Spotlight Pink. This is one that I love to do French manicures with. I had the little bottle and I went and bought the large bottle after I did that Jomina manicure that's up on here. Love that. This one here, Margarita Por Favor. This was given to me in 2001. This is still, and that's why the label is different. This polish is still good. It was given to me, the very first time I used OPI was when one of our bosses at work gave me this. She gave me 3 or 4, and one was a tan color. I think maybe You Can Only Imagine it was called. I'm not sure, but it broke, and I hated that. It was the perfect nude, and after that, I'd say maybe 3 years later I would buy OPI off and on until 2009 when I really went berserk and started buying up every bottle I could find. This is Laguna. I was looking for a nice blue, and this one I don't like. It's very, very sheer. I could probably put it over top of white. This next one here is Susie Says Duh. I think I have a lipstick. I bought this in a set from Blondie's. The next one here that I have is I Break for Manicures. Yeah, I think it was Tour of America collection. This was very, very dark. I kind of don't like it, but I can use it. So I'm going to be using those in water marbles and experimenting with those. This one is It's My Year. And this is a very pretty, like, duochrome type polish. I don't know if this was from one of their summer collections, maybe Miss Universe. This one is the color of Minnie, again, the Minnie Mouse collection. I ended up loving this color. It's a red with just a little bit of punch to it. Oh, Lord. Hopefully my voice isn't going to go out here. This one I have not used yet. This is a red shatter. And I got this because I wanted red and navy blue, but it's thinner than the black. So it's not as thick. This is Japanese Rose Garden. Sorry about that. This one is really, really pretty. I just had to shake it up. This one here is My Address is Hollywood. Make sure I'm looking at that right. Yeah. This one is a pretty color. It's like a peachy pearl color. I didn't think I would like it, and I ended up loving it. And this one right here is Sapphires in the Snow. I think this color has an X on it by the store because it was on sale or something, but I had one that I bought from Trade Secret, and it was broken at the cap, so it kept leaking, and I just bought another one. It's one of those purples that looks black, except for outside. And this one here is Care to Dance. This is from the Ballet collection, very sheer. I haven't worn this one yet at all. I had intended to. But I'm going to do something with that with some nail stamping in between as a jelly. This one is Pink Friday, another one from the Nicki Minaj collection, very pretty. This one is Teasy Does It from the Burlesque collection, another very pretty dark brown. Next I have Nicole's Nickel. I really like this. It's similar to You Certainly Look Marvelous by OPI, but it's gorgeous when I get it shook up. The next one that I have here is Kiss Me on My Tulips. This is one of the ones that was in my small set, and I loved it. Very gorgeous. Very pretty. The next one that I have here is Vamsterdam. I love it, and it's different from the other ones. And next we have You Don't Know Jacquees Suede. I got this one because I couldn't get my hands on the original regular one. I like this, but it's one of those ones I first encountered that said you couldn't wear base coat, top coats, and all that. And then the last color that I have here is Dutch Tulips. And I waited a few years to get this. It's just a very pretty, like, light red. And the final thing here is just my OPI sensitive nail for peeling. Nail Envy. So that's all that I have for this particular basket, and the next time we'll get into that one. Everyone, thank you for tuning in and have a great evening.